The people who we look up to as leaders, some of them, I wouldn't say many because I probably don't have the data to back that, but some of them are also dealing with trauma and mental health issues. Absolutely. How can the blind lead the blind?
Such a powerful statement, which is why I started to do this work, because I realized that the future of Africa is going to be on the leaders that I held. One of the young people in South Africa said something really powerful when they said one of the challenges is that our leaders entered into leadership and parliament with their trauma, and they are leading from the space of trauma. So our work is about helping the leaders themselves to say, if you get healed as a leader, you are better able to contain and facilitate healing for other people. And that's our project, really. And by leaders, I don't just mean political leaders. Some of us are leaders at home. We can't lead our families from a wounded space because we also wound our children. I'm talking about leaders in corporates and in organizations. So that's really like what we mean when we talk about leadership.
So we have been able to identify the problem, but what's the solution going forward? Step by step, what do you recommend?
So part of it for me, a wide range integration of this in our workplaces, where just as much as we train people on the content of the work, we also train them on emotional intelligence and dealing with their traumas. If we have a gender-based violence program, let's integrate the trauma that we have in there. And let's also begin to have referral networks where our children know where to go. In schools, how do we support, and we've done some of this, support principals and teachers to be able to do this work better. But also, we've just done the first cohort that we've trained now from April, and we've finished with them. We're really looking forward next year to coming and training more people to be able to do this work, not just in Sierra Leone, but I think in the rest of the continent.
For individuals, you know, there's the thing about trauma is you have those you probably inherited, you have those you experience, and every day, every week, every month, every year comes with its own trauma.
Yes.
So you find that they keep piling. How can we protect our mental health?
Yes.
As individuals and leaders? I started out this morning talking about, you know, especially those who work, how we just pile everything. We keep going, we keep going, we keep going.
Yes.
How do we protect our mental health?
Yes. You know, I always say to people, if you look at this glass and I keep on pouring water, it's gonna overflow, right? And if we don't deal with ourselves, that's what happens. And we bleed on our children, on our partners. The people we love are the ones who suffer the most. So there's a few things that we talked about. First of all, there's a whole concept of self-care. Just as much as you take care of yourself physically, you need to take care of yourself emotionally. Have people that you really trust that you can talk to. We had one of the people we trained who said, it's been so long that I just went out with my friends. So just being around with people that care and support you really, really helps. Things like taking a break. So some of the people we were training said, when I work, I never take a break. I never pause. We can have a whole conversation around the psychological power of pausing. Because when you pause, you give your brain a chance to heal. Sleeping seems like such a simple thing. And most of us, when we start working, we don't sleep. But when you sleep, your brain actually heals through sleep. So all the things that taking a walk, right, just do, what is it that feeds you? The other thing that we know is that if you have a sense of purpose and meaning, so you don't just come here to do work to get money, but it is feeding a purpose, you are better able to protect your mental health. So I think the summary is self-care. Take care of yourself. Be the most important person that you take care of.